Alright, man. It's Mike Perkins once again. I'm back. Thanks for all the likes, all the subscribes, all of the subscribers, all the views, and all the comments, man. We really did a lot on that video talking about how many black men actually have kids. There's been a couple of workout videos that really did some numbers. So I really appreciate all the people, all the support, everything that has been transpiring just in the last week or so. You know what I mean? Hopefully we can keep growing the channel. I do still have that goal of getting to 200 by the end of June. So help a brother out and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and yeah, let's keep it going. All right. So you see the thumbnail, you see the title here. Yeah, I don't know that we understand what protection is at this point. Monique has been running her mouth about DL's, family. But more importantly, the last thing that she did was she ran her mouth about DL's daughter, about her trauma and the things that she went through being either sexually assaulted. I don't want to go too deep into it, but at least sexually assaulted by a male. I don't know if it was a man but definitely a male. And she brought it up, and the way that she sort of brought it up was in the midst of their back and forth, whereas DL Hughley is saying, you are being a horrible person, Monique, and you really, really, really need to chill the fuck out, because she does. At a certain point, it's overkill. You don't like me, that's fine. Chill out, but, true to form, angry black woman, she does what she does, and nothing's off limits. And now it's talk about his wife on the last thing that she did, and talk about his daughter on this thing that she did. And now it's just, do we really know how to protect black women from black women? Because I don't think we do. You know what I mean? I think we only think of protection for black women as being protection from men, when we should be thinking about protecting black women also from black women. And that protection is, again, a finite resource. It's not a thing that just goes to anybody and everybody. Somebody like Monique has not really demonstrated that she's worthy of protection. When you act in a manner that she has been acting in the past, I don't know, few years, 2, 3, 4 years or whatever, you kind of get that she ain't really one for protection, because she puts herself out there, and then she wants somebody to kind of run in the way, run interference. And I think that what we should do, what we should start doing with regards to women who attack women, black women who attack black women, is that we need to make an example that that's not okay. Now, of course, I'm not talking about anything violent or anything like that. What I'm really, really talking about is that we need to just wall of silence these kind of women. Just wall of silence. And I see it happening. You know what I mean? I see it happening. Nobody really rocking with that goofiness. None of D.L. Hughley's family are celebrities. He's the only celebrity. He's really the only person that's, that really is open season for. His family is really off limits because he doesn't put them in the limelight. His daughter, his wife, his mama, whatever. All of that stuff is really not, and when you have women who do make those kind of attacks. And this is the thing about Monique that was really, brought, to the forefront by Corey Holcomb. To say she's not funny is not really even, that's not even the point. Because there are comedians who do comedy who are not really that funny, and that's fine. But she doesn't really have a joke that you can remember. She doesn't have a memorable, not rememberable, but she doesn't have a memorable joke. You know what I'm saying? Even with the Queens of Comedy, she doesn't have a memorable joke. So that trashing that man and his family was the set. And people can be loud, you know what I mean? They can be very, very, long-winded with their response to certain things, and she's whatever career that she had, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying that people ain't gonna mess with her. Her 50 Cent hired her for something, whatever. But the reality of it is that, her funny is no more. It doesn't really exist, Neither here nor there, though. But the real problem is that do we know how to protect black women from black women? Because sometimes it's black women that are inflicting the pain on other black women. And so that's the thing that needs to be kind of focused. Because I think men sort of know, that, hey, we ain't supposed to be really inflicting pain on women. At least not in a physical way. We're not supposed to be doing that. But, do we understand how it looks when we're protecting black women from black women? Even from a physical standpoint, do we know how to jump in and get her off of her and, whatever? And I don't think that men know how. Black men specifically know how. We don't know how to handle a woman who is being, abusive verbally, emotionally, physically to another black woman. And we need to figure out how to do that ASAP. Because that's a problem. And it's especially a problem because we don't know how to deal with it. It's easy to know how to deal with a dude putting his hands on a woman or berating a woman. That's easy. That's all right, because you niggas is caping all the time. So y'all know what to do when that happens. But the other way, we really don't know how. And a lot of that is because I keep saying these hoes ain't your mama. These hoes ain't your mama. Monique ain't your mama. Monique is some broad talking. And really what consequences for women shouldn't be physical, okay? But it should feel like it. It should be swift and it should feel like it. It should feel like it. If dudes say, okay, cool, you've shown that you're not worthy of protection, it's not physical violence, but that feels like a violent act. And it should be. Because protection is a finite resource. It's not something that just never runs out. It's not infinity. It's not a forever. You gotta at some point let women know that you have to, in order to receive protection, you can't be a threat. You can't be a threat. You can't be a threat to people's safety. You can't be a threat to people's sanity. You can't be a threat to people's, morals and principles and things of that nature. You can't be going at people like that. And this would be the same woman who's asking for protection. Somebody needs to protect me because Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Somebody needs to support me. You pull the plug on goofy shit like that. And especially when these kind of women attack other women who are not doing anything to her. But we need to really, really figure that out. How to really protect women who are being attacked by women. Because it's a conundrum. Because, I do realize the conundrum that it puts you in when you're looking at, okay, cool, this woman is attacking this woman. Like I say, it's either, physically or verbally or whatever, but you got to know how to do it, and understand, these hoes ain't your mama, yeah. But that's a question I pose, what I'm saying? We need to figure that out. I'm gonna head on out. Again, thank you for all the likes, all the subscribers, all of the likes and all of the comments. I'm gonna keep kicking out content for you all. I appreciate you. Mike Perkins, I'm out.